WTI crude oil futures traded near $95 per barrel on Friday as traders continued to wait for Iran's response to the U.S. proposal aimed at ending the conflict in the Middle East. On Wednesday, the U.S. reportedly presented a plan to Iran that included reopening the Strait of Hormuz, while signaling readiness to lift restrictions on Iranian ports if maritime traffic resumes normally. So far, Iran has not confirmed whether it will respond this week. At the same time, tensions in the region remain elevated. Two Iranian oil tankers reportedly attempted to breach the blockade, prompting U.S. strikes against the vessels. Iran condemned the action as a violation of the ceasefire agreement. In another escalation, Iran launched 3 drones and 2 ballistic missiles toward the United Arab Emirates. Despite the renewed exchanges, U.S. officials continue to insist that the ceasefire technically remains in place. Earlier, President Trump warned that the U.S. could restart military operations if Iran refuses to accept a deal. However, the oil market currently appears skeptical that Washington is prepared to escalate the conflict further. Traders increasingly believe both sides will eventually be pushed toward negotiations, especially as elevated oil prices continue to weigh heavily on the global economy. Meanwhile, Donald Trump insisted that the ceasefire technically remains in place despite the continued exchanges. As a result, traders continue to weigh hopes for a diplomatic resolution against the growing risk of further military escalation in the region. Nevertheless, market sentiment remains cautious, as developments in the Middle East can shift rapidly and unpredictably. From the technical point of view, WTI oil continues its attempts to settle below the 50-day moving average near $94. A successful move below this level could open the door for a test of the next support zone in the $90 range. At the same time, RSI remains in moderate territory, indicating that the market still has room to build downside momentum if bearish sentiment strengthens in the near term. For a deeper look at data-driven analysis, price signals and forward-looking market expectations for natural gas and oil, consider joining the channel. Members get early access to new videos, so you can see the analysis before everyone else. Thanks for being here. See you in the next update.